One of the most highly anticipated boxing matches of 2023 is close at hand, the fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksander Usyk. As two of the most successful heavyweight boxers in history, both men hold an impressive list of accolades, ranging from former world titles to numerous championships and awards. The fight promises to be a thrilling encounter between two impeccable fighters, with Fury's formidable ability to take punches and Usyk's technical precision, creating an exciting matchup. It's sure to be a pulse-pounding affair that will keep spectators on the edge of their seats. We've compiled 11 things you should know before watching this epic battle royale. Number 11. When and where. Although nothing has been written in stone, there's plenty of chatter about the time and place of this historic match. Big-time boxing promoter Frank Warren has spoken out about the fight and has said that he's part of the negotiations. His projected target? Sometime between February 18 and March 4, with March 4 being the most likely date, according to Usyk's manager Aegis Clemons. As for the location, it's shaping up to take place in the Middle East, perhaps Saudi Arabia. If this location is accurate, it will make sense if the big fight occurs at the Jeddah Superdome in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. There's been some talk of the UK hosting at Wembley Stadium, where nearly 100,000 can purchase tickets, but the Middle East is still looking most likely. Number 10. Usyk is an Olympian. Hailing from Ukraine, Usyk is no stranger to high stakes in the ring. He first entered the Olympic room in the 2008 Summer Olympics, securing an impressive win against Usman Nigiati, only to lose in the quarterfinal against Clement Russo. He competed again in the 2012 Summer Olympics, taking home the gold in heavyweight boxing, and has been an undoubted star in the sport ever since. He has achieved great success across every boxing circuit he has competed in, from amateur to professional. Number 9. There's been a power vacuum in heavyweight boxing for 20 years. No matter the sport, individual, or team, one entity should always be on top, right? Well, that hasn't been the case in heavyweight boxing for some time. Once upon a time, Lennox Lewis was the universally accepted #1 heavyweight in the world, but then he retired in 2003. Since the division has been dominated by multiple athletes, Vladimir and Vitaly Klitschko held all 4 major titles, but as a family, wouldn't fight each other. Fury beat Vladimir in 2015, which scattered the belts across even more fighters. While Fury was out of the ring for 2 years, Anthony Joshua stepped up to unify several belts, but was never able to hold all of them. All this is to say, it's been far too long since there's been a definitive world champion holding all the belts. Number 8. Tyson Fury's record going in. Tyson Fury has participated in 34 fights in his professional career. Of those, he's won an astounding 33. The other fight resulted in a draw, so his record also includes 0 losses. Even his match that resulted in a draw was laced with controversy. Throughout the match, Fury was undisputedly on top, except for round 9, where Wilder knocked Fury to the ground in an impressive display of skill and strength, his most potent of the night. Round 12 required a knockout for Wilder to win, but it never happened. The Bronze Bomber knocked Fury down to the mat, but never knocked him out. The resulting scorecards determined the match was a draw, allowing Wilder to keep his title. He's also racked up 24 KOs across those fights, making him an absolute powerhouse in the ring. Number 7. Usyk's stats heading into the fight. Oleksander Usyk has far fewer matches under his belt, and yet he enters the match holding 4 of the 5 possible championship belts. He has never lost, and also has one up on Fury, as he's never ended a fight in a draw. Out of 20 fights, he has 20 wins with 13 knockouts. When the two of them finally clash in 2023, one will have to lick their wounds and add a loss to their still impressive records. Among his fights, beating Anthony Joshua not once, but twice, stands out as a significant accomplishment. Once the heavyweight champion of the world between 2016 and 2019, he's an impressive fighter to take down multiple times. On the other hand, Tyson Fury hasn't fought with Joshua even once. It's a claim to fame that Usyk holds as an advantage heading into the match. Enjoying today's video? If you've stuck around this long, let us know by tapping the like button. And if you're looking for more great content on your favorite athletes, be sure you've subscribed to our channel. We have some exciting news, so stay tuned until the end of the video. Number 6. How big will the purse be? Like the exact date and venue, this is an unknown and hotly contested figure, but it will be massive. Quite likely the largest purse for a fight in history, larger than Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, larger than Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield, or any other headliner matchup. Fury has previously claimed that he would only return from retirement for a purse worth at least £500 million, split evenly between the fighters. Given that he's already out of retirement, that amount could change, but it's unlikely. Number 5. Fury is in an elite club, holding the Ring Magazine title twice. Tyson Fury has snagged the Ring Magazine title twice in his career. The first time was when he beat Vladimir Klitschko, one of the two brothers holding multiple titles, in 2015. The second time was when he went against Deontay Wilder. The only other two boxers in history to have held this belt more than once is Floyd Patterson and Muhammad Ali. This magazine, dedicated to the art of boxing, has been doling out its own championship belt since 1922, when the publication was first launched. It's also known as the Rocky Belt, as it is the coveted prize that Sylvester Stallone's character was always after in the Rocky movies. Even though it doesn't originate from a sanctioning body, it's a coveted trophy for any heavyweight. Number 4. Usyk's passion wasn't always boxing. Oleksander Oleksandrovich Usyk wasn't always destined for the ring. When he first started dabbling in sports, he focused his efforts on football. He played football at the association level, training at the SC Tavria Simferopol, a sports academy that is a famous training ground for the Olympics. He played football religiously until he was 12, before shifting his attention to the boxing world. He also dabbled in wrestling and karate, but they didn't resonate with him like boxing did. His time spent playing football has undoubtedly contributed to his light feet when squaring off against opponents in the ring. It also helped him earn the nickname the Cat, highlighting his agility. Number 3. Fury has been at the center of more than one controversy. It's not difficult for celebrities and athletes in the spotlight to find themselves in hot water, and Tyson Fury is no exception. He appears to have let his faith dictate his language usage, making inflammatory comments on multiple topics. Before a fight with Klitschko, he made claims that activities like same-sex relationships, abortions, and pedophilia would result in biblical judgment. He probably didn't stir up much trouble with his pedophilia commentary, but the rest upset many fans and got him pressed for all the wrong reasons. He's issued formal apologies for his language, stating that he means no harm or disrespect to anyone he knows, and that he, just like anyone under the harsh microscope of the media and public, is prone to lashing out once in a while. Recognizing his responsibility as an ambassador of the British Boxing Board, he wants to move past the bad press and concentrate on what he does best. Number 2. Usyk has found other ways into the entertainment world aside from boxing. Usyk may not be an A-list actor, but he does have film credit to his name. He was cast as the voice of one of two Troyzhchina gangsters in the Ukrainian version of The Stolen Princess, an animated film from 2018. He's also a regular poster of videos online. He enjoys letting loose and dancing with his gym mate Lomachenko, and often shares clips of him grooving in the gym and out on the streets. He can even perform the hopak, a traditional Ukrainian dance. He may not play soccer anymore, but he's certainly found other ways to stay nimble and light on his feet. Before we reveal our first place factoid on today's list, we want to announce our newest addition to the channel, a Patreon. Thanks to the amazing support we've received from our viewers and subscribers, we've launched a Patreon with 4 different levels of support available. Check out the links in the description to learn more about how you can further support the channel if you're so inclined. Number 1. Fury put his health above his titles. Fury, the self-proclaimed Gypsy King, briefly left the boxing world in 2016. He was accused of having nandrolone, an anabolic steroid, by the UK anti-doping agency. His cousin shared the charge. Later the same year, he failed a drug test for cocaine. Revealing that he had been suffering from depression and bipolar disorder, he was found medically unfit for any match. Wanting to put his health, physical and mental, ahead of boxing, he abandoned the titles he was holding. This included the IBO, WBO, and WBA heavyweight titles, and his boxing license was suspended in October 2016. He has since made a triumphant comeback, and fans can't wait to see what he will do with his new lease on life. That does it for our roundup ahead of this highly anticipated battle. Who do you think will take home all the titles? Let us know in the comments below. Is there another fight in boxing that you think is more highly anticipated? Sound off! Remember, if you enjoyed today's video, let us know by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. If you always want to be the first to hear about our freshest videos, be sure to ring the bell to enable all notifications. We'll see you in the next video.